Hello, dear one. Thank you so much for being here, listening to this. Your time is precious and sacred, and I really appreciate you spending time listening, watching, experiencing this video. For those of you who don't know me, I am here to help high-achieving women who have always put their needs, their health and well-being last on the list, if at all. And I'm speaking from experience because I used to be one of those women. I had 2 mental and emotional breakdowns while I worked in the corporate world, and I still push through. After the second one, I started to take care of me a little more. But it wasn't until I nearly died in a bicycle accident that I gave myself permission to take care of me first. So that's what this video is about. It's helping you realize that you must put yourself first without the guilt. Stay tuned. Thank you for being here. I'm going to read some notes or look at some notes because I've got some points that I want to make sure that I cover. You know, I used to think that it was selfish to put myself first, and maybe you've been thinking that other people's needs are more important than your own. But I can tell you, speaking from experience, that when you don't take care of your health and well-being, you're serving from an empty cup or not a full cup. Because that used to be me. I mean, I thought that by not taking care of me and always putting other needs first, that I was being noble and that it was a good thing. But it wasn't until I came crashing down, first mentally and emotionally, and then physically, that I understood that I needed to put my health and well-being first, and I needed to make it a priority. So maybe what I've found is that most people, and women in particular, really need a wake-up call before they finally choose them. So if that's where you are, I want you to know you're not alone. And if you're not there yet, but you're struggling and you're about to crash or burn out, or you feel that something's not quite right, you're listening to this message because this is a gentle, loving reminder that you need to put you first on your busy to-do list. Taking care of your mental and emotional needs, your physical needs, doing things that will help you become the best version of you in optimal health and wellness. When you do that, it's a ripple effect, because if you're serving from an empty cup or an almost broken cup, or, only this much in the tank, you're not really serving others. It wasn't until I had my near-death experience and I was taken on a life review, where I was shown that, yes, I was being commended because I was serving others, but I was giving from really almost an empty cup, and I wasn't as supportive, as helpful, as productive as I could have been if I had taken care of myself first. If I had learned how to say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that right now, but I will. Once I've been able to take care of me, then I'll be there for you. I'll show you many ways that you can help yourself, but that was a big aha. So what I'm encouraging you is to spend a few minutes every day connecting with you. with that part of you, your soul, the highest version of you, that knows exactly what you need for your health and well-being, what you need to do to take care of yourself. And it doesn't have to be hours and hours. Just even if you take 5 minutes and say, okay, what do I need today to take care of me? Maybe it's just being still, wrapping your arms around yourself and reminding yourself that you are loved. Paying attention to, maybe you need to walk for a few minutes. Maybe you need to stop eating the junk food that you're eating. That used to be my addiction of choice, was junk food. When I was feeling unwell, unhappy, unfit, there were so many reasons. Whenever I wasn't feeling connected, I ate. And so that's how come addictions, happen. If you're overworking, if you're drinking too much, or if you're, maybe smoking weed too much, or, eating unhealthy food, or sitting in front of the TV all night after work. There are many ways that we numb ourselves. It's just learning to pay attention to those, being still and saying, okay, I'm here now. I'm ready to learn how to love myself unconditionally. I'm here. I'm ready. Show me the way. What's one small thing that I can do today to take care of myself? What's one small thing I can say yes to? And what's one thing I can say no to? I want you to know that you've got this. Maybe it's asking this question: where might I be abandoning myself right now? What ways am I not showing myself that I love myself? What is one small way that I can let me know that I care about me? These are some reflection questions. You don't need to do them all, but if you feel called, or any other that will help you connect with you. Who am I? Because I had put myself at the bottom of the list. I had completely forgotten who I was and what I loved and what brought me joy. You matter, dear one. You matter. You are loved. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. I'm just looking to see if there's any other questions. No, I think that's it. It's about keeping an open heart as you learn to love yourself. And if you're already loving yourself, learning to love yourself even more. How can I treat myself with the love, respect, kindness, and compassion that I deserve? That's a key question, because we usually treat other people that way. But then when it comes to us, if you're anything like me and many of the women that I coach and I know, as I write about in my book, I was my own worst enemy. I was not a good friend to me. I would never have been friends with anybody who treated me the way I used to treat myself. The things I used to say, the actions I used to take to fuel my body, the inactions I used to take, sitting in front of the TV and not moving. There are many ways that we have not been our friend, our own best friend. But really, we are the only person we can count on when we learn how to do this. So again, what is one small way I can treat myself with the love, kindness, and compassion that I deserve? You are loved, dear one. You matter. Your presence on earth is needed. I want you to know that I love you. I'm sending you much love and big hugs. I value you. I appreciate you. And you matter. Be gentle with yourself as you learn how to treat yourself with loving kindness more and more today. Bye for now. Remember, you are a powerful creator.